What's good, everybody? How's it going today? We'll be fixing the suspension on my car. That one there, the front left side of it. I went over a pothole like about a month ago, and now it's just about like it's like some weird clunking noise every time I'm going over speed bumps and shit like that. But we should be able to fix it. So let's just get right to it. Some of the first things we're going to do is just going to grab the mat that's right there. I lay it underneath there because the jack is not good at all on these types of this type of surface here.
Down to the ground, you're dragging me. It's constantly. No, I won't make a sound. I love the pain. It sets me free. It's wrong, I can't make right. I love the bird below you, myself.
Alright, so now that we have all of the tools and everything that we need, let's just begin jacking the car up.
You say those things.
It's probably that I need to grab some gloves and a jack, because I am not putting my hand underneath there unless it is secure.
It's wrong, I can't make right. I love the bird below you, tell myself that this is the last time.
Now that that's done, we just go ahead and remove all of the bolts. Okay, so we have the tire off now. Oh, we took the tire off. One thing I like to do is always chuck the wheel underneath there in case anything does happen and it falls. But pretty much what we're just gonna do is just gonna check out everything on the inside, make sure that it is all nice and tight and that there is nothing loose. Yep, and I'll get back to you guys with it. Alright, so basically what I just did is I just went through and I tightened up everything, made sure it was all tight, the sway bar, the end links, all of that stuff underneath there, down here, let's tell if this is no light, yeah, pretty much every nut and bolt that could be tightened on here. We can put the wheel back on, lower it down, tighten up the top, and then we should all be good to go. To mention something as well, one thing I don't like about these Euro ones is rather than it being just the stud that comes straight out, it is like that. So you basically just have to you can't put your wheel on there and let it rest. You have to sort of just put it on there and then screw a few of these in. That's one problem I have, but honestly, it's not that much of an issue.
Butterflies fly with me tonight.
What's cool about these as well, that Volkswagen has, and some other Euro models, is all of these studs would be the same, but then there's always one that is different. And in my case, if we could just focus up on that one, and in my case it's this type of shape. So it's, and then it comes with its little own adapter that would only fit into this. That's the one cool thing they have is it's for anti-theft. So they still take out all of them. You'll have one stud left in there. Your wheel may wobble, but at least your wheel won't come off, or they won't steal your rim. And in this case, rotiform like this easily costs up to 1.5, 1.6 grand Australian dollars for this one. It is cast, so it's not forged, otherwise it would have been a lot more expensive. It would have been lightweight as well if it was forged, and a lot more stronger. So it's just a regular cast one, and it's a monoblock, so it's one piece, not 3-piece. Okay, just give it a shake, just to make sure that is all in properly, and then we can begin tightening it up in the star pattern. This is going to be an issue, obviously, but what I'll do is I'll just tighten it up enough that I can with my hand, and then lower it to the ground. Once it starts touching it enough, we'll just tighten it the rest of the way. And that should be it. There we go. Yeah, just enough for us to access all 3 of those, which are right there. And we are done with that. So what we're going to do now, put these tools just back away where they're meant to go, and then we'll go for a test drive. Alright, so now we're just going to head straight off and give this a test drive. See, hopefully if that clunking noise is fixed. Every time I go over a bump, makes a little clunk noise, but let's see if that's fixed. Alright, we're at the closest the closest speed bump that I know of. And there we are, just in front of us. Yellow one. Now we're just gonna see if it makes a noise. Nope, it all seems to be good. I'm trying this one here because there's a fair few. Go over like I normally go over. Yep, that's fine. So what we're gonna just do is we're just gonna head back home. Just out for a little quick test drive. But yeah. Okay, so we made it home. No more sounds. That's all I had to do was just tighten up the suspension, just because we hit a bit of a pothole on the ground. This is at one of the car parks. It wasn't really much of a pothole. It was like one of those water drainers. But the parking is just not flat, it's just like completely uneven, and one of my front left wheel just dropped into it. It made like a little clunky noise going over speed bumps, but now that should be all good and sorted. There's one thing I have to mention though. When I got these wheels, my fitment game here, they sit flush as hell. Look at that. I'm so proud. Got the perfect offset and everything. If you guys want to see another video that I have where I'm doing a review on my car, explaining some of the things that I've done to it, check it out right up here. I've put it up just there. If you have checked that out, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, and share, and it will just keep me making more content for you guys. But other than that, that's it. Peace out.
Until you find your way back home.